Welcome to Complicated Conversations, where we are documenting the messy middle of building two businesses. We are back 2 weeks since we've recorded together.
I know, it's been a while actually.
Yeah.
I need a refresher.
And there was a special anniversary on Tuesday. What was the anniversary, right?
My month
A month in. Complicated.
flew by in a good way.
Yeah.
It's flew.
So we're 1 month in and definitely got your feet under the table.
Yeah, I'm in the full swing of it now. Like what have we got now? Second month in?
Printer.
Yeah, what else?
She got the printer working.
Gosh.
And
Did.
we've already crowned you with the odd system, Clavio.
Yeah.
Canva, and just generally organising the shizzle out of the business.
Fun. I like that. I'm OCD, so it's like, give me a job like that.
Yeah, that's like a criteria of an interview. Have you got OCD?
Are you organised?
Yes,
because I have
definitely.
OCD.
But loads of lots has happened the past couple of weeks, good and bad. Should we start with the bad so that we can end on a good?
Yeah.
So I've got my little post-it note because my memory doesn't
prompts.
allow me to remember
Jodie has
everything.
an excuse for that.
I don't even know if I'm perimenopausal.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't really know what. No, fair enough.
So last time we said we're gonna. This time we talked about anus. So Manus for those of you out there.
Yeah.
So we're going to follow up on that. We are going to talk about a few things we've got coming up. We mentioned about the new clothing drop that we've got imminently pending. So we'll talk a bit more about that. We have another Rate Mark plate because we had lunch this week off Mark and last week. We'll talk about both weeks in different ways.
We didn't have one last week.
Yeah, so we targeted ourselves on the clothing part of the business. Last podcast 2 weeks ago with 10 t-shirts to be sold.
Yeah.
How we done?
We've reached that target by 0%.
We haven't done it because we've been doing a lot of fixing. So I was naughty Tuesday when you weren't in, and I did my own 10-minute lowdown podcast for a bit of a reflection on having Rachel.
Which I haven't actually watched it.
So rude.
I'm so sorry.
I was really nice about you most of the time.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Yeah.
I'm glad. So you should be. Yes.
Go and listen to that, but I talk about the impact on me having been on my own for the past 12, 18 months of having someone alongside me.
Mm-hmm.
So I talk about that. But what I also talk about is that gap, that void that we're currently now working hard to fill. Everybody loves what we're doing.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the clothing. Everybody really resonates with the coaching approach that I have. However, over here, we've got revenue that needs to be made and everyone loves it, but actually we've got to turn that into revenue.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the work we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, from websites to social media to press, media generally we've been doing all the groundwork, haven't we?
We're really nearly ready to take off with most of it now, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think come edit launch, we can get going.
We can. Yeah, we are telling you it's the second
we'll talk
of April.
about it in a sec. So yeah, our mission now for the next month feet under the table.
Yeah.
You are powering ahead you've taken loads off me, which is great.
Got to the office without a sat nav.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, this morning.
Well done.
That's like my big thing that I'm
going
to do.
Well done. And the printer.
And the printer, 2 things.
But yeah, you were going to cry over the printer at one point.
Do you know what's really hilarious? We had this printer, this wireless printer. I must have spent a good hour and a half trying to figure out how to connect the wireless printer to our Macs. But I mean, if we'd have known that we just needed a wire to begin with, which...
So now the printer's set up, we are going to smash it.
There's no stopping it.
So yeah, that's the bad news out of the way. We haven't made the sales, but we haven't been concentrating on directly making the sales. We have been pushing forward with all the ammunition.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the challenge is turning that audience that love what we're doing into helping us carry on doing what we're doing.
Yeah. And actually, when I said earlier, what have we got for next month that's going to help?
Big time. We've got 2 things, I'd say.
Okay.
But you first talk about the acceptance edit.
The acceptance edit. I was going to talk about the chalk.
Oh, come on, talk about the
Our
chalkboard.
target.
Which kind of ties into the accept. Three things then. So chalkboard.
Oh, you didn't think the chalkboard's
Think
there.
about that. Go on, that's such a good point.
But so we've got our targets. We sat yesterday, didn't we? And we went through all our revenue pumping areas.
Yeah.
And we've set ourselves some targets. And we haven't been easy on ourselves, really, have we?
No, not too hard. No, we challenged each other, didn't we?
We
There was
did.
some I was going,
She was going,
oh, we could do all this.
"Really?"
And Rach looked at me funny.
But then there was equally, I would
Yeah.
say, and then you would say. But yeah, we'll have to take a
Yeah, we'll
pitch
pop up it on
the
the
chalkboard because it's it's a very bougie chalkboard and it sits in our packing area space,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, so we've concentrated twofold on the more so me now. I've got I will start to have more capacity to really push the coaching and consultancy side of things. Website is now ready, so it's again just sort of getting out to people. So like I've got targets around that, and then the clothing side of things a lot more around the activity we've got coming. So we've tried to be realistic.
I'd say, yeah, I think we've met somewhere in the middle of really pushing it and underestimating ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good medium.
100%. So watch this space. We'll tell you in a month.
That'll be like, yeah, in a month's time we'll feedback. But it's all a learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about the learning.
So that was one. Then the acceptance edit.
Yes,
Why don't you tell everyone about the acceptance edit?
Oh, look, she's got me on interview again.
I know. Oh, little does she know this all counts towards her appraisal.
Oh dear, not the board meeting. That's another one.
We'll talk about that one.
So our acceptance edit is launching on Thursday, the 2nd of April, which is a week today.
Oh, and it's 1 year anniversary.
And it's the 1 year anniversary of the brand.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Do you feel like, surely there's some emotion there going through your mind, thinking a lot of thoughts on that anniversary?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's the first time I'm thinking about it now you've said that. It's a mixture of passion and frustration. Passion, because genuinely we've got a good thing. And it's not just me saying that. I don't think I'm completely deluded.
You're not. I wouldn't be here if you were.
But the frustration is that gap, that bloody void. Everybody is love what we're doing. They're engaging with it, but translating that into revenue to keep us doing it.
Yeah.
So that now for the next 11 months is really like, I want to eradicate that frustration.
We need to.
And we will.
Yeah.
We absolutely will.
It's a year in and, look how far you've come in just a year with it. And, building a brand, and it's that basis of telling that story. Like which we're sort of at that point now. And I think, like you say, the next point is that gap of, you love it. So what can we be doing? Definitely.
An answer's on a postcard, as it were, but anyone watching, whether this is the podcast, whether it's an Instagram clip, you're interested or being nosy, one or the other. But tell us, what can we do? What else do you think we can do? Because we're not claiming to be getting all this right all the time. But I definitely think year one has been, and I do class myself as quite a resilient individual because I think you have to be. And I think it's tested that the last year. And we've talked about the mistakes that I'm glad I got out the way to enable us better for the next 12 months. But
and there'll still be more, and that's just, again, it's part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
This is the whole reason for this platform, to talk about.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Talk about the shit times, talk about the good times, and hopefully we can help people and equally help us.
And I think, and that's really, it'd be great. I'd love people to take one thing away from each of these short podcasts. Last time it was Manus, hopefully Anus. We call it Anus just to refresh those of you out there listening, just because we're immature. But yeah, Manus has been incredibly powerful. And I think without bringing AI with you as a business on the journey with you at the moment will hinder small businesses. But balancing it, definitely balancing it. But yeah, it's been an emotional one, first 12 months, but I'm so ready for year 2.
In honour of that emotion, our new edit.
So so on the clothing side of things,
on the clothing side of things, we are launching 3 new statements. which you've probably seen. You've probably had to vote. We've done a few little like teasers, haven't we?
Yeah.
For those of you that can't wait till Thursday, we might have something for you.
Yeah. So let's talk about each of the statements.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. So we have Parasocial,
Yep.
we've got Unfiltered, and we've got That'll Do. We'll briefly talk about why they're statements,
Yep.
because what we're not doing with this brand, this isn't about gimmicky, funny, it's actually genuine, and that's why we're kind of categorizing these as the acceptance edit. It's about state of mindset or mood or whatever, or you can make them funny if you want, but actually there's also a seriousness behind them.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to talk about first?
My favourite one, which
Go on.
is
Oh,
she knows
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
So what's your version of Unfiltered?
I feel.
Literally from your mouth.
If someone asked me what the definition of unfiltered was before me saying me, I would say, yeah, definitely saying it how it is. Like you say, again, like there's more connotations to this because it brings in my mind, from a humorous point of view, it's, you know, I say things how they are. I don't beat around the bush. I'm very honest up front, but equally unfiltered could have quite bad connotations. So, like, I suppose, I don't know, not really thinking before you speak,
Yeah.
things like that, which I think I've got better at as I've got older. I think that just comes with age, like getting older,
Yeah.
is that you just choose the right moment. You pick,
Oh, she's 27.
you pick your moments. No, I know, but I'm still nearly 30. Yeah, it's just about picking those moments where it's okay to be unfiltered and picking the moments where actually it's not okay. And again, that's my sort of view on it, but it can mean so much more than that.
Yeah. And for me, when at the time Unfiltered was something I wanted to bring to a t-shirt, like it's really good to hear different versions of what it stands for. For me, it was actually, I think people need to be more unfiltered, but without crossing that line of offending anyone. And that can apply across whether it's relationships, friendships, whether it's social media. And we kind of come through the whole influencer
That's
environment.
Yeah.
That's not real. More unfiltered, more authenticity.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's represent actually real life.
This is us.
Not putting so many filters on that.
You see them outside, catfish.
Yeah, fishing. We should have. But
I'm a catfish.
that was my version, because I think that we should encourage more unfiltered, less filters, but again,
less layers to peel. Oh, that's actually quite nice.
That was my version, but everyone's got a version, and actually you can make it as serious as you like, but it is that accepting that it's okay to not have loads of filters on, whether that's emotionally, like digitally, whatever it might be. So that's where it was born from.
Oh.
But everyone's got their version.
What it's all about.
Yeah.
Yo.
Then next.
What's your favourite?
Oh, all of them, that's right. Do you know what? Why do you keep asking me difficult questions today?
Oh,
yeah, because I don't know
what I'm trying to do, because you're asking me questions. I'm trying to, what's it called, where you then answer with another question? So you said, talk to me about the awareness edit, and then I said, oh yeah, Jodie, she won your anniversary.
She's giving as good as she gets.
Absolutely, always.
So we've got Parasocial and That'll Do as the other two.
I know what you're going to say.
No, I don't. I think you think I'm going to say Parasocial.
Just because you...
I like the colour of the Parasocial.
That would be my colour pick.
Yeah.
Out of the palette that we've gone for. However, they're all lovely colours.
Now this is, again...
Just a that'll do, donkey. That'll do, donkey.
That is not why we are doing the That'll Do t-shirt.
Yeah, but you can't watch... Every time someone says that to me now, that's all I'm going to think. Look at
because the serious...
Sorry-ish.
That'll Do. The reason... My version...
Not Shrek.
Rachel's is Shrek. My version is, how many of us strive for perfection? You. We're all... And there's different levels of trying to strive of perfectionism, but actually there are lots of moments in life we have to go, actually, that'll do.
Yeah.
Like, it's not perfect. And actually, perfect doesn't exist anyway.
No, it doesn't.
I think you find perfect, then you're like, actually, I want more, I want different. And I think That'll Do was about just settling for doing as much as you can. That'll do.
I do now.
It's great as well with kids.
I was about to say, no, do you know how weird's that? That's just popped in my head.
Yeah.
That'll do now.
Yes, that'll do.
That's enough.
So it was very much about accepting your best. That'll do. A bit like my husband's ironing. We'll talk about that another time. But
Right,
he's
Mark's ironing.
obviously not perfect at ironing, but it'll do.
Yeah, it will do because you haven't had to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll do.
It's not an ironing lady, but it's not you. So it's a middle point.
Yeah, that'll do. Donkey.
That'll do. Oh, just look.
So I think actually from a emotional perspective, that'll do.
Yeah.
But I just love Parasocial
Yeah, because
in a different way. Tell everyone what it means.
well, I actually never knew.
No, and a lot of people don't know. So what's your interpretation of what Parasocial means?
With you, Gary. Gary Bar. Is that how we speak? Is he a bit
Absolutely fantastic.
don't know, any? Is it when you like obsess over
Well, not obsessed. That's a bit, obsessed.
Don't lie. Would you marry him if you just come in now and was like, marry me?
Absolutely not. I love my husband.
Oh, right, to ask the question. I don't really know. I feel like it's when you think it's because you're that obsessed with something or someone. I'm getting this wrong. She's giving me
No, you're not.
where
far
you're
off.
like,
It's not about obsession and stalking.
where you're like, or you're so like, I don't know. You explain.
All right.
I'm explaining.
Parasocial is where you know everything about someone.
That's it.
But
yeah,
they
so
ain't
you're
got
obsessed.
a Scooby-Doo who you are.
You're
Not obsessed. So, for example, we're all parasocials in one way or another, whether that's with a celebrity, a singer, or whether it's actually, I'm gonna use this, but Donald Trump. Like, he don't know who I am, but we all know loads about what he is, or what we think he is, etc., etc. So, a parasocial is, you know them, they just don't know you.
Does it have to be a person?
Well, I
Or
don't
can
know.
it be?
Don't know actually.
It's
I
just
suppose it could
interesting.
be a kind of fictional character as well. But we're all parasocials in one way or another.
Interesting. I wouldn't say I've got a celebrity obsession.
No, but like Bridgerton, I'm now obsessed with Bridgerton. Everybody never watched it
But you
until
get
last week.
fixated on
Yeah, how much do we love Simon?
how much do I just love any program I watch and get fixated on stuff.
Yeah, you're a big parasocial to lots of people.
Parasocial. I'm a big TV sweat.
So that is parasocial, and I think it's a pretty cool statement.
Pretty cool statement. Pretty cool vibe with the colour.
Colour, it's like a turmeric-y, burnt orangey.
Oh yeah, it's
nice.
giving summer.
Summer denim shorts all over it. That is the acceptance edit, which we're currently working on. We're working on with, lots of different ways: SEO, imagery, communications, and so that's what we're really getting our head down with at the minute.
It's exciting.
Rachel's first new product drop.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
And she goes off on holiday next week.
Well, I'm not going any.
No, Easter break. And then with that, we're trying to plan a content day, aren't we? So
yeah, I think with the seasons changing, I think with us drumming up like a lot more from a content point of view, with the new launch, it was just a great opportunity,
definitely,
really, to get everyone together. We haven't done it yet, so
and
getting everyone together.
Going back to that Unfiltered. Going to the authenticity of what we're trying to do, me as a coach and us as a clothing brand, is that just normal people, human people. It's just, we want to represent real people wearing. So we're on a bit of a campaign to get models that aren't models, but people that...
people, anyone that feels quite passionate about a certain statement, or feels like they'd be a good
come
fit.
And live it with us.
Come and feel the vibe, and hopefully we get the sun.
Yeah, and it'll be good fun.
Yeah, we will.
Might bring Ralph.
I'm sad she's not brought him today.
I know, sorry.
My bestie.
One thing we talked about last podcast, the two of us, was Manus. It has helped massively with our website issues.
This is Jodie's new Parasocial. Manus. This is her new fixation.
Interesting, actually. I was having a conversation with a lady a couple of days ago, which I'm hoping to get on a podcast, but we were talking about AI and actually the effects on some industries such as coaches and mentors, etc.
Interesting.
I've got a view on it, and I think a lot of people have, but we're probably going to put like the two of us do a podcast on that, because I
Yeah,
do
that'll be
think,
interesting, that will.
yeah, I think AI has 100% you've got to keep up with it. It's got a place, but
Such a
it's
hot
not there
topic,
to
isn't it?
it's not there to replace certain things,
No.
because it will easily lead you to what it.
And it
Anyway,
will
let's
take
not go
from
into
you
it.
and who you are and your personality as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
voice.
Yeah,
And
and it doesn't make nice cups of tea. Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, it has hugely helped with a few things for us, website being one. It has done the job that we talked about, the speed situation we had the other week.
Yeah.
It has helped us with some analysis on some of our platforms that we're not experts in, we wouldn't have picked up on.
Yeah.
It's been unorganized, like a couple of organisation.
It's set up a massive report, hasn't it? So from a reporting point of view, I think as well, that's a massive job scratch, especially with the amount of platforms we're on that we're using.
Yeah.
And it saved me probably at least 2 hours building out what that looks like.
Yep.
For me to just have it there to then be directed as to where to find then those statistics is honestly saved Jodie, saved me.
It will do once she's done the first lot. But
This
I think the
week.
bigger thing with it is the analysis. It tells you things you wouldn't think.
Necessarily record like
Yeah.
metrics that you wouldn't
Yeah.
think to go and find.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So again, I emphasise to anyone out there that's a small, medium business, go and have a look.
Yeah.
It's well worth it. Mark's Plate. This is a difficult one, folks, and we'll tell you why. Last week we didn't have Mark's Plate. We visited the wonderful Weston's nursery.
Oh, gorgeous.
Had a famous Jeremy's bacon toasty with cheese and chili jam.
Oh
It
my
was
God,
a delight.
It was.
Banging. So we had a break from Right Mark's Plate last week. And then yesterday, over to you, Rachel.
Yesterday.
I've got to go home to him, that's all.
Yeah, fair enough. I've got to face him at some. First of all, he was very late.
Yeah, it was like
So
15
we were
minutes
expecting,
late.
gosh, he's late. It's going to be a fantastic dip this week. And we had tuna toasty, which were nice. It was nice, but it was the worst one so far.
Made us have funny tummies.
Yeah, I won't give TMI too. I won't give the
And-
information on this that I gave to you, but yeah, I had a bit of an
Yeah.
upset tummy yesterday afternoon.
No news for you. So did he.
Did he?
Apparently there were like capers in it, and there was proper concoction.
There was
it was
PTSD.
the worst yet. And we have told him this. We have given him the feedback, but we 100,000,000% appreciate his effort.
Absolutely.
And just don't do it again,
Not a
Mark,
tuna.
for when you listen to this.
Bless.
But out of 10 for me this week, 3.
Yeah, I would probably give a 3, maybe a 3.5. And is it? Oh, it's 10 to.
Or 10 to 12, maybe a couple of weeks. We'll check back in.
Yeah, I think so.
We've got Easter
I
holidays.
think, yeah, we need to obviously launch the new edit, which I'm sure we'll have lots of conversations around for next time.
Loads, honestly, like the social media side of feedback, people are loving like the suggestions.
Favourite ones
Yeah, we should have
today.
actually. But next time,
Yeah, next time we will.
yeah.
But they already know now, so there's no element of surprise.
But the colours.
Yeah, the colours.
But I think so far everyone is loving them all equally.
Yeah,
And that's probably because there's a bit of an education around Parasocial.
there is. Well, I've proven that today.
So yeah, saying I'm obsessed with Gary Barlow. I mean, anyone that knows me knows that don't give 2 hoots about him.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it'll be interesting next time with all the groundwork we've done to talk about how it's starting to have an impact. Hopefully we'll have some events we can talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully we'll have according to our targets, when we achieve them, not
Yeah,
if.
thank you. I have to
Um,
keep reminding her.
I
I'm
know.
going to have to remind you every podcast.
We'll have some presence in whether it's a bit of media, podcasts, whatever else. So next touch point will be about successful progress.
It will.
and a better Right Marks plate. That is definitely needed.
I'm not here next week.
No, we won't do it next week. Oh, I'm going to have a private and personal Right Marks plate. I bet he won't bother. I bet because you're off, he'll be like, well, you're not having...
Unless he's playing golf.
Okay. Well, for today, that'll do. You see what I did?
That'll do.
Have a good Easter.
Eat lots of chocolate.
Timing.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, for the timing of this podcast, we are Easter next weekend.
Yeah.
So next time you see us, we'll be one stone heavier.
It's literally my favourite time of the year.
Yeah.